Welcome back to the Troy C. Williamson Show. I hope you tune in to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the Roland Juno 106. The Juno was introduced in the 80s, but the Juno 106 analog synth was introduced in 1984. It was used by groups like the Black Eyed Peas and Wim Orbit for Madonna. It's a two-wave form and has 6 voice. You can use the saw wave and the square wave together, or you can use them by themselves. And they're right here, as you can see, the saw. And it has a sub oscillator, and it has a PWM, which is pulse with modulation, and the rate, delay, sub, noise, frequency, resonancy, and the envelope. Now, if you hear that sound right there, that's just a regular synth sound. Now, I can turn up the rate and use my LFO and the pulse wave and the saw wave at the same time. And you get that wah wah sound. And if I turn the rate up even more, you get that sound even more intense. Now, if I bring the rate down and take off the pulse wave and just use the sawtooth, it would just be like a wah wah sound. And bring that down. Sound like a police siren. And if I bring the rate up even more, it sounds more like that. And I'll put the pulse wave back in with it, and it's more intense. And you can change it from 4 to 8, and listen at 8. And listen at 16. Some more deeper sound. So we'll bring this back up to 4 and bring that down. Bring the rate back down. And we have a sub oscillator. Now if I bring that up, it sounds like it's like back and forth. And if I bring the rate up, us halfway, it goes a little faster, and all the way up, sounds like a drill or something. And if I put the delay on it, it's more intense. I can bring that back down, bring the rate back down, and of course, if you want noise, you can bring it in the middle, and I can bring the rate in the middle, and you'll get, if I bring the noise all the way up, and bring the sub oscillator down a little bit, and if I take the sub oscillator all the way out, and bring the rate up all the way, and if I just use the pulse wave, and bring the rate back down, and if I go over here to the resonance, it's kind of intense, piercing. If I bring the resonance all the way up, it gets even more intense. And if I bring the rate all the way up, here we go. It's even more intense. And the VCF's the envelope over here. If I assign this LFO, along with this one over here is already assigned, it gets more intense. And then with the KBD, if I bring that up, sound like a supersonic drill or something. If I bring it halfway, back to the siren sound, all the way up. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, I bring the noise back out. And bring the envelope back down. And the LFO. Take that chorus off. And you back to. And if I bring the high pass filter up, well, let's see, right in the middle, I could cut out the low. And if I bring it up all the way, you can hear the difference even better. Now, if I go over here to the envelope down here and put the attack on it, you see how that comes in. And if I get the decay up there a little bit, I can even cut out the highs in that. I mean the lows to bring the high pass filter up. And the sustain. You see how that gets lower? If I bring it down even a little more. See how that fades out? And this is what I really like to release. Now, check this out. See how fast that's coming in? Now, if I bring it up halfway, it comes in even more. If I bring it up all the way, here we go. Bring it out. Now, if you want to make it wider, you can just go to the chorus 1 and listen. And chorus 2 makes it even wider. Listen. 1 and listen to 2. I didn't have my MIDI controller, which hooks up right here, so I couldn't make a song for you, but that's the basic information on the Juno, the Roland Juno 106 analog synth. It's a really cool synth and I like it. I recommend it to anybody. So check it out. And subscribe to my page on the TROY.C Show. Thanks for watching.